Are you still an Atlanta Falcons fan?
They're not playing tonight. They played yesterday.
They played yesterday, and they didn't. Yeah. They lost.
Lost their quarterback.
Yeah.
But
so no.
I'm still a Falcon fan.
Okay.
I can't not be a Falcon fan, but I cheer most for the Baltimore.
In the dim glow of the studio, where every light seemed sharper and every shadow deeper, the air was thick with anticipation. Samuel L. Jackson stood at center stage, the embodiment of calm, measured authority, radiating a presence that could command room without raising a voice. Across from him, Trump shifted in his seat, his usual confidence cracking ever so slightly under the weight of scrutiny. Cameras moved like predators, capturing every twitch, every hesitation, every micro-expression that hinted at uncertainty. The audience, both live and watching through screens, leaned in instinctively, sensing that what was about to unfold would be less about theatrics and more about substance, knowledge, and the power of presence. Jackson didn't speak immediately. He let the seconds stretch, thickening the atmosphere, turning anticipation into almost physical pressure. Then, with a tilt of his head and a deliberate step forward, he spoke, his voice low, resonant, cutting through the thick silence. "You're in my space now. Confidence is loud, but knowledge is deadly. Step up, if you can handle the truth." The statement hung in the air, heavy, inescapable. Then came the challenge. Jackson reached into his blazer and produced a single, small card, flipping it slowly, deliberately, letting the action draw out the suspense. "Explain, without help, the key clause of the 14th Amendment," he said, his tone calm yet loaded with menace. 15 seconds, go. The clock began, but it was more than time. It was an electric force pressing down, magnifying every thought, every hesitation, every second of silence. Trump's hands gripped the podium, eyes darting, searching for a lifeline, while the audience felt the seconds stretch into an eternity. Every murmur of an aide, every shuffle of paper became magnified, echoing in the heavy air, and the cameras captured it all, leaving nothing to the imagination. The silence pressed on, unrelenting, as Trump faltered, words failing him, his confidence crumbling like sand under Jackson's calm, immovable gaze. Jackson leaned forward, voice low, sharp, deliberate. "Time's up. Words have weight. Substance outweighs bluster every single time." The room seemed to respond, the walls vibrating with the gravity of the moment, the audience collectively exhaling as they absorbed the clarity of his dominance. Then, with the measured precision of a master storyteller, Jackson recited the amendment himself, each word striking with undeniable authority.
Somebody did send me something today that said Trump said he didn't know me.
He said he didn't know you. I actually have his
let me
tweet
see
right
the
here.
tweet.
This is very exciting. So there you go. It says, "I don't know Samuel L. Jackson to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan."
All persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens, and no state shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens, nor deny life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny equal protection of the laws. The opponent shifted, subtly, visibly, caught in the stark reality of exposure. Jackson leaned back, slow, triumphant, faint smile playing on his lips, calm as a storm barely contained. Every movement deliberate, every gesture measured. The cameras captured it all, the tightening of the jaw, the darting eyes, the subtle signs of faltering bravado. The tension in the studio began to ease, replaced by awe and disbelief. The audience fully aware they had witnessed more than a confrontation, they had seen accountability, authority, and knowledge triumph over pretense. Even after the lights dimmed, even when the crowd dispersed, the tableau remained vivid, etched in memory. Cinematic, suspenseful scene that would resonate far beyond the studio walls. Every subtle gesture, every silence, every deliberate pause magnified the moment. Time seemed to slow, forcing the audience to absorb the weight of truth and moral authority. The ace-like card, still resting on the podium, was more than prop. It symbolized accountability, presence, and the undeniable power of knowledge. Jackson's calm dominance was a lesson written in real reminder that some victories are silent but resonate louder than any shouted argument. That substance outweighs bravado, and that authority demands respect, not applause. In the end, the room, the viewers, and the world witnessed a single stare become a verdict. A slow, deliberate smile cutting through the air like a blade. A pause heavier than words. Every glance, every micro-expression was magnified by the intensity of the encounter. Even long after the cameras stopped rolling, Jackson's calm dominance and Trump's exposed vulnerability remained a powerful tableau. A cinematic, suspenseful, emotionally charged memory that transcended spectacle,